Hey guys, Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape channel on YouTube. I'm doing a review and comparison today of two products that are geared towards the beginner vapor, somebody who's either a smoker and just looking to quit smoking, or maybe is looking to step up from a lesser quality device. These two products carry a lot of value, they're great quality, and they're very affordable. This one here is the eGo 1 CT. CT stands for constant temperature. This is produced by Joyetech. And this is the Aura Mini. The Aura Mini is from a company called Vape Only. I also will be doing a giveaway for a Vape Only Aura Mini. And I'll tell you what, 13 months ago I walked into a vape shop and I bought for $60 an eGo style device that was not even half the quality of this right here, and it cost me 60 bucks. This gives you a satisfying vape. It's easy to use. It's very efficient. It hasn't leaked. It hasn't gurgled. It's easy to charge. It's got a nice long milliamp hour battery, which means you can vape all day on this. And unless you're a really, really heavy smoker and are really, really hitting this hard, you can go all day with this and it'll keep powered. And then you just plug it in and charge it overnight. It also has pass-through charging, which means, oh, I forgot to charge it up and it's running down on the battery. It's starting to blink and flash. But what do? I don't want to go buy cigarettes. Well, you plug it in, this nice long cable that they give you, which has a USB. So you plug that into your computer, or you plug that into your car, iPhone charger, or whatever you have, and you can still vape. Both of these devices, I'm going to do a comparison right now. There are similarities and there are differences. And now let's go ahead and dive down and look closely at these devices. Unboxing the Aura Mini. This is Vape Only. Never so different, never so easy. Vape Only is the name of the company. Okay, so the Aura Mini. Let's get a good look at this. Box it comes in, made in China. VapeOnly.com. You know, this is very cool looking. Here we go. Look at this. Vape Only. Here's your USB for charging. There's your power button. There's your Aura Mini. There's your tank. A little window in there. See your juice levels. Very interesting drip tip. All-in-one beginner's kit. See what this thing's about. Here's your instruction manual. Here's your bits and pieces, charging cable, extra O-rings, very nice. Couple extra coils, 0.5 ohm, 0.5 ohm coil. Okay, 2.5 ohm coils, charging cable, nothing else in the box. All right, very cool. It's very Joyetech eGo 1-esque, like the eGo 1 Mini. This might even be a Joyetech product, who knows. But it was sent to me along with the eGo 1, so there's your drip tip. So you can take that off and clean that. All right, not everybody likes those chuff tips. I don't know what that is. We'll get to that in a minute. 510 connection, or a Mini. All right. Spring loaded. All right, we got power. Turn it off. Here's your instruction manual. Comes with a whole lot of don'ts. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do the other thing. Keep away from children. Use the device according to blah, blah, blah. Do not disassemble. Do not sabotage. Do not put the device in high temperatures. Vape only. Vape only is not responsible for accidents or of battery leakage, burning, explosion. Okay, so there's a lot of that stuff and special features. An exquisitely designed, creative, subversive electronic cigarette product. Okay. We got patents. All right, so here's the specs. A 1450 milliamp hour battery. Easy to operate, e-liquid is simple and refill, and the coil is uncomplicated to change. Good. All they all are. Specs, resistance 0.33 to 0.5. Standby current amps, whatever that is. Full power 15 to 50 watts. Okay. Stainless steel tube. Glass, food grade. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Drip tip. That's all it comes with. To power on, to power off, vaping. Okay, we get it. It's got a 10-second cutoff. All right, so here's how you install the coil on this one. Huh. Interesting. It mounts to the chimney, not from up from the bottom. So did not come with a coil installed either. So we got to grab one of these, and we're going to go. See, there's a 510 connection there. No wires coming out from the bottom. No airflow from the bottom. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 juice wicking holes. Here's our coil. Looks nice. Paralleled up down there, maybe? All right. Tough to really say. You're getting a good peek. That's their patented thing there. So let's go with, again, some more derailed. Suicide Bunny. You're not familiar with this. Pineapple and some fruits. I think strawberry. Anyway, it's yummy. I just did a little leaking. I hope this guy can handle some decent VG juice. This is like 75-25 juice. So here's what you do. You actually have to thread that coil into this chimney like that. So here is how you fill this tank. This groove here, this slot, is actually airflow. That's where the airflow comes in to the tank, which is really interesting. So this is a cartomizer, essentially. That's how they describe it. You fill this tank down in the bottom. You fill it to the top of this window, and then when this is screwed on down, that 510 connection meets the 510 connection down at the bottom of the tank. I know, it's weird, but that's how this works. So let's go ahead and fill the tank. I've already vaped through a couple of tanks on this, and it vaped beautifully. No leaking, no gurgling, no issues. So keeping that window in view, we're just going to, now you got to be careful here. You can't fill it all the way to the top because this coil still has to go in there. So you fill it just to the top of that window. That's the indicator. And then there's enough room. Put this in there. Now, also, interestingly enough, these slots over here are to relieve the pressure as you screw this down. That just allows air to escape so that you're not pushing pressure into the tank. I hope that makes sense. It's very ingenious design. Now that this is screwed down tightly, the tank is full. I may have overfilled it slightly. That's how you fill it, cartomizer style. from the quill comes in from the top, meets up with the 510 connection in the bottom. I know, strange, but it works. It just works. Screw this back together. Put the drip tip on, and again, tank's completely sealed on the bottom. So the airflow comes in through this groove somehow in the top here. There's your airflow. And let's vape. Very nice. This is the eGo 1 CT from Joyetech. Constant temperature control system. 1100/2200 milliamp hour. There's an eGo 1 atomizer, eGo 1 CL nickel head, titanium head, and a CL head, 1 ohm, whatever that is. Atomizer base, mouthpiece, USB cable, warranty card, wall adapter. And what else do they say? Equipped with Joyetech constant temperature technology, eGo 1 CT presents you with CT titanium, CT nickel, Ni200, and CW mode in 5 fashionable colors, which enables you to have various options of atomizer heads. Okay. Very nice and snug in this cardboard box with a foam pad tucked in there. We've got an authenticity card. Scratch this off. Security check just to make sure you got an authentic. Joyetech sent me this directly. I don't think they sent me a clone. There's a warranty card. Okay, there's your details on the warranty. Came with an instruction manual. Read this. These instruction manuals are not optional. Okay. Here's the specs: length, diameter, battery capacity, output mode. Resistance range 0.2 to 1 ohm for titanium, 0.4 to 3.5 ohms for CW. Constant wattage mode. All right, this is what the different parts look like. There's your titanium coil head is in red. Nickel coil head is in blue, and the CL head, I don't know what the L means, that's black. We'll know in a few minutes. Power on to shift between modes. Get into that in a minute too. Only use temperature control coils under CT mode. Damages will be caused when temperature control coils are accidentally used in CW mode. CW is constant wattage power mode. So yeah, you're going to damage the coil, and it's not appropriate to vape those nickel or titanium in the wattage mode. So this manual is telling you, make sure it's in temperature control mode. It's not automatic. You have to set that yourself. Okay, so you're supposed to use coils below 0.5 ohms for the titanium mode and below 0.3 ohms for nickel mode. Soak the atomizer head. Okay, so that talks about priming it. Battery quantity 60 to 100%. Stays lit. It starts flashing when it goes down to 30 to 59%, and then it slowly flashes. Then it moderately flashes at 10 to 29%, and below 10%. It flashes frequently, so that tells you when it's time to charge it. Let's go to the device. Anything else coming in this box? Yep. It's nice it comes with a charger base. This way I don't have to use my iPhone charger base. There we go. That's how you charge this. Putting all these parts off to the side. This is the eGo 1. CT, constant temperature. So, got a 510 adapter. Vent hole. eGo 1 CT, constant temperature device with the Joyetech logo on it. eGo 1 CT, WNITI. That's how we know it's in wattage mode. And here's the tank. 510 connection. I like the way that is angled in with like a beveled angle so that the 510 connection is clearly well away from this negative housing over here. Nice insulator ring in there, keeping positive from negative. There's a coil inside. You can see the top of the coil right now. Charging cable, USB to micro USB. Coils, hey, and mouthpiece drip tip. So there's your titanium coil, and there's your black O-rings. Is that black or blue? I can't tell. I like titanium and nickel right there. Here's your drip tip. Here's your clearly marked titanium coil with red O-rings. And this is the nickel coil. Those O-rings are in fact blue. That's how you know it's nickel. We'll crack one of those open, take a look, see if it's more clearly labeled. And here's your charger base. So this is the tank. Here's your airflow control. Smooth threading. This is where you put your drip tip. When it's got a little juice on it, it'll go in easier. But it's nice and fits in there very snugly. So here's the tank. There is glass, but it's protected very nicely with this outer housing, stainless steel. It's unscrewing very smoothly. There's an O-ring. And now it's free. So this is where you fill it between the outer wall and the inner chimney. I'm assuming this is a Canthol coil inside. Very nice. Very pretty. A little wire mesh screen on top. Keep juice from splattering up somewhat. Okay. Take this coil out from the base. And here is your seal, the O-ring. It seals the tank to the base. These threads are nice and smoothly finished. Nice sharp edges to them. Unscrewed very smoothly. So did the coil. Okay, so this is the coil. Interesting. That lead's kind of sticking down a bit far for my liking. I might cut that. I'm not crazy about how that kind of sticks out a bit far. There's your airflow. Right straight down through. that. Okay. Here's the inside of the base. Looks like we can remove that little pin there, that 510 pin, if we ever wanted to replace that insulator. Doesn't come with spares, but looks like you just unscrew the 510 pin from the top inside here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and test this out in, let's go test this out in titanium mode. I'd like to see how Joyetech, I'm curious. I haven't tried their titanium yet. How's this one labeled? TI 0.4 ohms. Here's your wicking holes. And let's take a look at this guy. Yeah, titanium's a little, has less of a shiny luster than canthal or nickel. It's usually a little bit dull. There we go. Thank you very much, Quest for Vape.